Can you hear me now? How about now, Michelle? Thanks for telling me. I think it's working. Okay, they can hear me. I'll give you a shot of the scenery. Shalom and welcome, everyone. I put out a couple of videos, short ones, of the day yesterday, and let you all see some of the sights we saw. Right now, you're looking at the view from the cottage here in Punalu'u. That's new land out there from the last flow. You could see the lava right through those trees right there. It goes there. It's on both sides. Black sand beach. We were at a white sand beach yesterday. We got to go to Hapuna. We actually drove all the way around the island. Did a complete circumvent. What else? Let me kind of catch you guys up. Can you guys hear me? Huh?
Is it pushed in all the way?
It's showing that I'm on. Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Before I get into, all right, what I was going to tell you. Can I see those?
These here?
Yeah, these. I tried to upload a video yesterday from Office Max that I shot in Office Max, but it wasn't able to load for some reason. If they're more than 10 minutes on this iPad, it has a hard time loading. So anyway, why were we at Office Max? Well, we were making some copies. You can see this file here of some native history in some records. It was given to me by he goes by the name John, but he has a native name which I cannot even pronounce. And I'm not on vacation, by the way. It's working. We are. So anyway, we got these records, and so we were copying the records because I have to give this folder back to him, and we didn't have enough time to go through all of the records. But we did go through some. Darla read to me as we drove around the island. There's some very interesting revelation, guys. There's no question that the native Hawaiians who came here. I'm not on a phone, Michelle. I'm on an iPad, and I have a microphone on that is supposed to be a very good one. So, I did leave it on. I didn't turn it off last night, so it might have a low battery. I don't know. So anyway, we're learning about some of their history, and there's definitely a Hebrew connection, no question about it. They have different words for it, but there is a Bible account of the flood. They call Noah Nu. It's the same exact story. Same exact. The father had 12 sons, and the 12 sons, and the youngest was his. Yeah, the whole thing is the same story, and they call the tribes and stuff different. They even acknowledge that there's 12 tribes, and they believe that they're one. What else? What else did we learn, Darla? That was really interesting. Tell them about the 12 tribes.
Well, we learned where, when?
Last night, in reading all these.
The calendar.
Oh, their calendar.
Yeah. where they got that, but they know they came with a lunar understanding of the
All right,
calendar.
so I know you can't hear what Darla's saying, but their calendar, they have a lunar account. That's how they count. And
They had 12 and 13 months.
12 and 13
30
months.
days per month.
I need something to drink, honey. They also are into the constellations, and it's like a big clock. And so they have a way of counting. They have all kinds of different words. We got to.
Every day has a name.
Every day has a name. Like Hilo is day one. Did you know that? The name of the town Hilo actually is day one. And I remember, what was 5?
5 is Kukola.
Kukola.
Kukolu. Yeah.
So a lot of really cool stuff. And so we made copies, and Darla's reading it now.
Day 8 and 15 have the same name, which is Oli Kulua.
So, ooh, I'm not supposed to turn my iPad crazy ways, I guess. Anyway, still going through those records, and he said there's a lot more. So I just needed a little kind of confirmation that we were on the right trail, and we are. So that's pretty exciting. Here's the other thing. We got a front row view of Virgo at night, when you can actually see it. You guys don't. It's there during the daytime, and even during Rosh Hashanah, Yom Teruah, it comes up in the sun, so you can't see it because it's veiled in the sun. Here, it's veiled in the moon. It's with the moon right now, and you can see Jupiter in Virgo, and that is pretty cool because at night when we've been looking at it, all I have to do is just kind of do this straight up. So it's in the sky a long time right now. I don't know what the deal will be in a couple months when September gets here, but it would be interesting to see. I don't understand that question. I'm actually from Savannah, Georgia, by way of Columbia, South Carolina. And I stand in the Marine Corps, but I don't understand what you're saying there, Daniel. I live in a lot of places. My mom is in Carolina right now, and she's probably going to see this, so I better behave. Shalom, mother. Anyway, I lost my place. Yeah, so the Virgin is in the sky right now, and my native friend, I haven't get to talk to him about it, but there's something particular I want to ask him, and that is there any myths or legends or stories about a great star, something that came and there was a lot of chaos, climate change, tsunamis, any kind of destruction that was known by the ancients. And so that would be my little interview. He is kind of modest. Doesn't like a lot of attention, I guess you could say. We're here for 10 days. I need some caffeine. We're here for 10 days, and we're using every minute of it. I mean, we're looking for a place to live. We're also studying the culture as we're moving. So in between drives everywhere, we're reading history. I just propped that up right there so I don't have to hold it. We're here for 10 days, and it was gifted to us by one of my students. We have an online Hebrew and biblical encryption course where we teach Bible code, or how to use the software for Bible code. and find hidden things in the scriptures. There are books that are encoded, Revelation, Daniel, two that stand out the most in people's minds. It's a wonderful gift, and thankful for my brother Rick and Deanna for all the love and the help. You know, when we got here, it wasn't all that great. We were traveling a long time, and we were tired when we got here, and so they had our car messed up, and hotel wasn't, you know, they didn't have any, even though this was a gift, you know, I didn't do any registration or anything like that, so when I showed up on site, they were like, who are you? So it took at least 24 hours for that to figure out. So we slept in the car the first night in a very hot Kona, 85 degrees all night long. So anyway, that was our suffering for the blessing. And we got blessed with this. Oh, wow. I know you guys wouldn't be able to see that, but there's some dolphins out there, very far. I don't think you could see it. It's pretty bright. So I wanted to catch up with you and tell you what was going on. Please look at the videos that we posted. There's like 4 of them, local. I wish I had a pair of binoculars. It looks like a whale out the tail. I can't see that far anymore. Out that way.
Also, they know they are from the Hebrew tribes.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. They know they're from the Hebrew tribes. Darla's pointing that out to me. They actually know that. It's in their records. Even before, listen to this. This is also in the records that there's accounts that when the missionaries got here, this is like, you know, Captain Cook time, you know, around when they came here with sails, right? So even before the missionaries got here with any kind of biblical account, they already had it. They already knew it. How does that happen? Huh? They already knew it. They recognized what the stories that the missionaries were telling them with different names. The names were different, but it was the same exact story. And so it is also written in here that they gave a description of where they came from. They weren't always on the sea. They came from the land through Hindu country. So they came through India and out through that way. And yeah, they were exiles and wanderers and became sojourners of the sea. And we're talking about the Polynesians, Polynesian culture. Ended up here. Hawaii's been created about 1,400 years because there is a fissure on a plate right beneath us, and it moves every year. And from the furthest, oldest island, because some believe that Hawaii, the big island, is the oldest. It's not. It's the youngest island. It's where the current volcano activity is going, and new Aina is being created every day. That's what I mean about out there. Let's see. That's new Aina that was created. And you can plant anything in it, it'll grow. We got the most amazing pineapple yesterday. I did a video about that, but I couldn't get it loaded, guys. But it was the most amazing pineapple. Huge Maui Gold variety. And there's 100 varieties for everything here. It's called Maui Gold, and it was seeping pineapple juices. It was just like, I haven't had anything like that before. And then there's this other fruit I like. It's called the dragon fruit. It's amazing. I'll do a video when we cut into that and share it with you. Darla couldn't wait last night. I tried to videotape it, but it won't upload. It's one of those that's past so many minutes. Yeah, so incredible healthy eating here. Yeah, 100 kinds of you name it, Michelle. Avocados. You think there's just only one kind of avocado? That's not true. I've seen avocados as small as this that are really good, and as big as my head. They're 100, literally 100 different varieties, and they have different qualities to them. Some are not so green in the middle. Some are really dark green, almost like they're spoiled. But you bought a pineapple just because I shared it. I'll show you the top of it. We cut it last night. They say if you just take this top and stick it in the ground, see that? See, it's golden. Here's the top. You can put that in the ground anywhere, and in about 6 months you'll have pineapple. And they're really beautiful too. I took some pictures of those too and posted on Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, there's pictures there, and you can see the actual pineapple as we got it. It was just lovely. I feel kind of bad telling all you guys this. It's not like I don't want to make anyone envious or feel bad. No, I haven't eaten any Spam, but the Islanders love it. We don't eat pork here. There is a lot of it running around, literally running around. There's wild pigs. They don't get very big, about the size of a small dog, but they love them here. Not as pets, as food. Got a lot of mongoose too. I thought it was a squirrel running across the road, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not a squirrel. That is like a mink or something. And then I thought, no, they have mongoose here. That's a mongoose for sure. They brought those in for the rats because there are a lot of rats, like not like New York City rats. These look like hamsters, kind of cute, but not. You'd want to look at them, but you don't want to pick them up, kind of thing. They're kind of fuzzy and got big ears, like a little hamster or something. They don't have like nasty long tails like and beady eyes. They're like the New York ones you see. They said these came in on there are no snakes here. They brought the mongoose here to eat the rats, but there was one problem. Mongoose sleep in the daytime. Nighttime, and rats are active at nighttime. So they were missing each other in the changing of the guard. Yeah. So they got cats and brought cats here, and now there's a feral cat problem. I don't think that's true. He's asking, or saying that the snakes were the original problem and that the mongoose ate all the snakes. That's not true. There were no snakes ever here. Matter of fact, if they do get here, they try to kill them. And if you caught with a pet snake, it's a $250,000 fine and jail time. So here in modern times, it's very possible that one got here, but usually the owners got it as a pet, and they don't want to lose that. So it's usually in contained area, but I mean wild snakes like mamba or cobra or something like that you'll find in Indonesia. Not here. And that kind of stood out to me. One, there's no serpents. Two, we can see the Virgin in the sky. these natives are aware something's going on. Also, we won't be able to see the eclipse from here that's going to split the nation from Oregon to Florida. I think it's a huge sign. I'm not saying something's going to happen on that day, but it is definitely something. If you're a spiritual person, you should pay attention to that and what that potentially means. I'm not afraid. Someone said, "Well, are you crazy? You're at a volcano, the most active volcano in the world, and living at Yellowstone is not, I guess, or real close to it." And we weren't that close. We were within 500 miles, but it's close enough that we would have been buried beneath if anything happens. 20 foot of ash. They are very kind. They don't appreciate the mentality of mainlanders. Some, especially those that come from a very materialistic and entitled mentality. A sense of entitlement don't fly here. We're guests and sojourners on this Aina. So it's best to come with a good heart and be a good person when you interact with them. Things will go well. Because some try to warn me that don't go in the certain areas because there's a lot of racism. You can get in trouble. And I find that interacting and being where they are is the best place. Like Maui, for instance. Maui is supposed to be like going to Little California or Little Tokyo. Apparently there's a lot of Asians over there. And that's what it is. That's what it's like. It's like California over there. It's not anything preserved like a lot of this. They've pushed the native people out of there. But over here, they're trying to preserve things. Conservation. There's even a school for Hawaiian children to go to learn and preserve the language and their history, which I think is really good. It needs to be something like that. By the way, they own this place. All this land right here is sacred. Josh's Sabbath is going by the moon, so technically it's today, which happens to fall in with the Christians, but it doesn't always do that. So we are Shabbating today, but it goes by the moon. We got clouds in the sky right now. I'd show you the moon. You can see it in the daytime here, early, or this time of the month, at least. Yeah. I thought it was really cool that they also acknowledged a lunar cycle of keeping time. I'm probably losing the battery. It's going dead in this, so that's probably why I'm losing. Let's see, I have a thing right there. I left it on. Huh?
I think you could pull it out and just use the one.
I think I might wrap it up, and I have to find another battery. Probably at a Walgreens or something like that, but not today. I just want to kind of catch you guys up and let you hear about the exciting stuff we're talking to these people, learning a lot, and got a few possibilities on the home. So be praying for us about that. Shalom. See you in the next video.